Hey boys and girls, what is up? This is Altair here, your boy, and we are going to be playing Witcher 3 today. Just to let you guys know, I am in the middle of my playthrough, my first playthrough for The Witcher 3. I went through Witcher 1, 2, the TV show, Gwent. I did my homework, and we're here. We're finally playing Witcher 3, and I'm really excited. This is an exciting part. I'm done with Velen. I'm done with Skellige, and now we are at the part in Kaer Morhen when things really start to cook up. So I wanted to share it with you guys and experience the whole thing with you because I wanted to know what is up with the whole Witcher 3. Why does everyone say that this is one of the best PC games, one of the best RPGs in recent years? So please join me, sit back and enjoy.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Alright, so I think we're gonna have to do some alchemy here, boys. Forktail spinal fluid, manticore poison gland, and albino bruxatong. Alright, they're all here. Okay, so let's make it.
Potion's ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
So this is the trial of the grasses. The process that witchers do to children to make other witchers. And it doesn't look like Lambert's happy about it. He kind of had a little... He gets triggered by it because apparently he lost a lot of friends when he was a kid. He was the only one who survived. So I'm not sure if there's any difference whether or not.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Ah. Oh, Yennefer. Always in the boss.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
I wonder if there's a difference if I stop the process. Yeah. Yeah.
Oisi Fin.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Gross.
Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
I like Esco. Solid trusty bro.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Denied. You don't touch my woman.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Caniatad. Nevid. Savir. Kowal. Arriva. Endir. No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Severe. Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid. Arriva. Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Canitad, Taran Anadir, Dis.
know him?
Avalok.
Yes. An elf. And hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. The hunt has not found the isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. They...
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
Going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalon? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here. And the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
Alright. Looks like we're forming up the team.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Fight. Alright, we're back, and we are picking up from the time that we lifted the curse from Uma, who apparently turned out to be Avalok from all the way back from Witcher 1. And he told us where Ciri is. Apparently she is hidden in the Isle of Mists, way in Skellige. And we are going to bring all our allies, the people that we've made allies in from Novigrad, from Skellige, from Nilfgaard, all together in Kaer Morhen, and we're gonna have the Wild Hunt come at us. So exciting times. Please join me. Here we go. Alright, so we have three choices now. We're either gonna go to Novigrad, Skellige, or Nilfgaard. So yeah, I think I want to pay a visit to Roche, to Vernon Roche, all the way up in Velen. He should be around here.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Okay, so we're starting up with our allies in Velen and Novigrad. First of which we're gonna visit Vernon Roche. A lot of callbacks to The Witcher 2, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
It's true you kill kings. You and our commander.
Greetings, Geralt.
Right hand of Roach, supposedly somewhere here. Alright, so
When this is all over, I aim to build a whorehouse in Vizima. A problem.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Could use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks. Venture to say your skills might prove invaluable.
I'll consider whether to bring Vest. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
nice. Alright, just like that, we have the Temerian attachment. The remainders of the Temerian army, at least. Really solid guy, Vernon Roche. I'm pretty disappointed that I didn't choose the Vernon Roche path in The Witcher 2, but I ended up siding with Iorvith and the Scoia'tael, and I ended up going with because I wanted to meet the dragon, the girl. I forget her name, but it turns out Iorvith and the people that you meet in the Scoia'tael path haven't really turned up in the game yet, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, Vernon Roche seems to be a pretty solid guy, and I'm glad that we have him on our side. So let's head over to Novigrad. So by the way, if you notice, I am using a couple of mods, mostly for aesthetics and immersion for gameplay. Nothing that really changes the abilities. I have the lore-friendly Witcher eyes. That's why if you'll notice, the eyes of the Witchers and Geralt are all cat-like and yellow. I also have the custom cape right here, very similar to the one that you see in the trailer, and it also comes with a hood, looking like a legit Witcher. Really nice. And of course, if you'll notice, I really like the Griffin Witcher armor, but it kind of looks like crap. So I downloaded this like black and gray dye, which makes it look kind of badass. I'm really excited to see the upgrade to this. So anyway, let's head over to the inn. Oh, there, and then I'm also using an add-on that shows me my objectives in the heads-up display. Friendly HUD. I'm gonna link all of the mods I'm using in the description, so in case you're interested in that.
Or will you stay longer?
Hey, where's... Sorry about that. Where's Alden? Where's my dwarf boy?
How much for the night?
Oh, there he is. So see, that's why. Oh, he's actually clipping, but let's just ignore that.
Zoltan,
Get up.
I need your help fighting the wild hunt.
I know where Ciri is.
Glad we're here. Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. That's where I'll take Ciri. The wild hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
And my axe!
See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
See, that's how you know who your true friends are. You tell me that you need help. They don't even ask questions. They're there. You ask him to jump. They ask how high. Those are real bros. Alright, so okay. Let's hop onto Roach and give you a quick tour of the city of Novigrad. So, I spent a lot of time here in Novigrad. I think a little bit too much. My current level is already, I think, around level 25. Yeah, I just hit level 25, which might be a little bit too high for the base game. I think I overdid the side quests a bit. I got a little lost, and I do plan to complete it, but I just decided to beeline the story from now on because for two things. First is that I do hear that a lot of the good story really comes in the expansions, so I want to get to that. And number two, I also have Cyberpunk up in my back burners, so what I have decided to do is basically to finish the main story of Witcher 3, cap the story there, and then maybe in the future I can come back and do the side quests and continue with the expansions. In the meantime, perhaps I can go ahead and check out what's up in Night City. So I just don't want to I don't want to jump in between the game, in between the storylines. It's gonna jumble up the story in my head. So I just want to keep it clean, finish the main story, do Cyberpunk, and then come back to Witcher 3 for Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine. So that's the plan. Alright, so we're here in Siguruvens.
I wish my man were as brave as you. Any monsters.
Reminds me of the guy from Game of Thrones. Alright, sup, Siggy?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. Call it patriotic concern.
So it's concern that compels you to bump off Radovid?
I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid sits on the throne, Redania has no future.
Interesting guy. Alright, cut to the chase.
Wasn't sure I should even ask you. Still not. But what the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help. Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources, anything that'll help me repel them.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
Hardly nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste. On my own skin.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own pile of problems just now. I've not recovered my lost property. Your help, you might remember, left much to be desired. So I don't owe you shit.
Dick! Dijkstra. What a dick. Well, I did kind of screw him over, I think. I forgot what happened, but yeah, I think I didn't give him back the treasure that I was supposed to. But yeah, that sucks. We could have had a crime lord and his syndicate fighting with the Wild Hunt, but I guess we're gonna have to do without him. So I guess, yeah, so that's everything, that's everyone we need to talk to in Novigrad and Velen. So next up, we are gonna go to Skellige, my friends. Alright, so we are here in the Druids' Sanctuary. Gedinith, I believe, is the name of the sacred tree of the Druids. Such a beautiful place, Skellige. And Skellige holds a really dear place in my heart because when I got into Gwent, Skellige was my main deck, and I really fell in love with all the characters from the Skellige faction. So yeah, I love Skellige. And here we are off to meet the druid, Ermion, who was a very important part of my deck at the time. In general, Ermion was very important because he is basically an auto-include in almost all Skellige decks back then. Because he basically clears debuffs from your card, and that was almost super important back then when you're fighting against like.
Can we talk?
Almost anything. So, alright. Let's recruit the old man.
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
A wild hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is. And the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl, and I've still a duty to her. I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Alright. I didn't think we'd get him. Just because I really pissed off the druids back when Yennefer basically like destroyed their forest. But it's cool. Having some Skellige warriors on our side would really give us some punch if we're going up against the Wild Hunt. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get these guys. We did them a good one. So these are my favorite parts in RPGs, just like when you went to recruit all of your allies in Dragon Age, or the Dragon Age 1. And the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2. Forming up the team. It's always fun. So, yeah, let's talk to the old man first. Crack on crate.
Wanted to talk. The massacre during the feast. Know anything new?
Thanks to you and Ceres, we know who's responsible. It's enough for me.
Not gonna try to capture the berserkers?
They were but tools, Wolf. I'd rather sever the hand that wields the sword than merely break steel.
Really cool story that one was.
Your daughter. First woman to rule Skellige.
She'll be a good queen. Knows what she wants.
Yeah? So what does she want?
To unite all of Skellige's clans. A difficult task. No one has ever managed it. But Ceres is stubborn.
Thinking long term, then. Think she'll succeed?
She's got a powerful ally. In me.
What's new in Skellige?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something.
Alright, it's time.
This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
What's this about the Nilfgaardians?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something. But fear not, we'll banish the Black Ones and the Wild Hunt. 2 birds with 1 Skellige axe. Ciri will be safe in Kaer Morhen.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen. We fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows.
Yeah.
Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait. Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can. Come with me.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland Uncrate did.
Erland Stonefist. So this is Winter's Blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam. Tempered in dragon fire. Been in the Uncrate family for centuries. And now, it's yours.
Yeah, I think we need it.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
May it serve you well.
Okay.
Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Thank you. I wonder if that sword is even Winter's Blade. Okay. So apparently my swords are already way better. Well, not way better. For a steel sword, yeah, but my silver sword is still okay. But cool, thank you. Thank you, my lord. Now it's time to talk to the queen. Queen Ciri is Uncrate.
Foreigner, watch your step.
Alright. So how to get to the royal hall?
These continental adventure seeker.
Oh, okay, there's a bedroom.
Your Royal Majesty. Would you spare a moment?
Come home, Geralt. I'm the same lass I was, save for the title. Or have things changed?
How's it feel to rule? Jarl's giving you any trouble?
They're all very understanding. They seem to believe in me. Besides Lugos, of course.
Tried talking to him? Could still win him over.
I don't know about that. He's more mule-headed than my father, but I'll try, of course.
Sad when someone like Bran dies. Everyone says he was a good king.
It's not fitting to speak elsewise about the dead.
Mean you don't agree?
Bran spent his life at sea. And while he was away, old feuds flared, devouring the Isles from the inside. Folk grew furious, claiming there was no one to mediate, resolve quarrels. But then Bran would return with loot, throw a feast, let the mead flow in rivers, and everyone loved him again.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Croc's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, as soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible.
Yeah.
What I can do is give you my best warrior. Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it.
Hjalmar.
In fact, I think I'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, guess I do. Thanks.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
Alright. Hjalmar. One of my favorite cards in the deck too. So that should be good. I think it's time we visit the white sun that dances over the graves of his corpses. Oh wait. But before that I gotta talk to Hjalmar.
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
I didn't even know. You and Ciri grew up together.
You and Ciri. As I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye. Spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was. Scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates, why, none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once. Smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Crach and announced you'd agreed to wed.
You hear of that? Aye. We had 12 winters on us, both. Any thought of continuing that romance? Me da whipped it out of me head. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Rates at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Krait's ever stood and battled such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Thanks. Won't forget this.
Alright. It is time. We have gathered all our friends in Skellige. We have gathered our boys in Velen and Novigrad. It is time to seek an audience with the white flame that dances over the corpses of his foes. The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Emir van Emrys. Ah. The Royal Court of Visim. This dude, Morvan. Hello.
Do you find Durgoff?
Oh yes. He was talking to some friends of my father. Poor chaps can't get their minds off politics, not for an instant. I truly hope they'll allow themselves some respite after the coronation.
Big changes afoot in the Empire?
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cirilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Ew.
Farewell.
This creep. No, please no. I believe it is time to seek an audience with the Emperor. I'm not even allowed to run in this part of the game. If Yennefer were here, she would ask me to get on my noble gobs, but none of that nonsense. Hello, Emir. With the extraordinary acting of Sir Charles Dance.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally. I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
The Wild Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
I don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wild Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to witches commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Nice. Standing your ground. And ruling out. It's the best you could do. You don't want to argue with that guy. So I guess our job is done. We've gathered everyone we could. Got most of them. We weren't able to get the king. I mean, crack on crate. We weren't able to get Nilfgaard's support. Nor the support of Stiggy Reuben, but the rest, I think we'll manage. I think it's time to go to Skellige. And here we are, in the fabled Isles of Mists. Dude, you're swerving. Whoa. You're gonna wreck my boat. Should probably not row the boat too fast. This is a reckless magic dragonfly. What the fuck? What the fuck? Get up! Fucking... Ah! Jeez, man. Seriously? Come out. I used the wrong sign. It should have been this. But I have to make him land onto the boat so I can whack the fuck out of his face. Come on. Let's put some hybrid oil. And some DPS. Come on. Ah. Okay. Or a crossbow. Dude, fucking wrecked my boat. Can't take too much more like that. Unless it's gonna be a very short trip. More echidna. Could probably try to avoid. I hate those guys. Fucking kidding me. Come on, come on. Maybe down here. Stay away from my boat. Disgusting. Sorry, magic dragonfly. Just encountered some complications. Okay. I think we're here. It's creepy.
Show me what you got.
Okay, so this is most likely alright. Foglets. So we need some necrophage. Nice. Sound design of this place is really good. Gives me the creeps. Okay.
Firefly stopped at the hut. I'll look inside. Locked. Anybody in there? Damn. I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
It's a dwarf.
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Go away!
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Will you let me in?
No.
Running short on patience.
Wonderful. Means you're about to go the fuck away. Down the mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here. Not too special, that, as dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
No way you can get to this isle conventionally.
Crikey, you call a shipwreck conventional? Leave it be, mate. You know what it means.
Let me explain. A short while past, we were en route from Skellige to Novigrad. And Ferenc got talking with the captain. He sold him a magic firefly purported to know the way to a hidden treasure.
Got nothing to fear from me.
Said the fox to the gaggling geese. I've lost too many mates already. I won't risk it. I can't.
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
Aye, but I'm not counting either. I mean, too easy.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspard, and Ferenc.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Agent insisted he'd explore the caves to the east. Tried to knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger wouldn't budge.
Gaspard. Where'll I find him?
He said it was defeatist, set and wait to be rescued. We had to take action, or at least he did. Ranger spotted a lantern out to sea, so he said he'd climb the highest peak to look out for ships.
Where'd Ferenc go?
West, in search of a ship that's said to be out there.
Ferenc, he's handy. Thought I might fix it up. Need to see one thing.
All right. See if I can't find all 3. See ya.
I'm content you understand.
Questing time. Alright, let's look for some dwarves. Okay, necrophage is up ahead. If I'm not mistaken, Dimetrium bumps work on these guys. It also cancels my spells, but it prevents them from phasing out. Oh shit. This is a fiend. I think. So it would fall under a relict. short. Devil's Puffball. Or a salmon. I believe it's time to use some decoctions. This guy's tough. Whoa. Whoa. Dude. Where are we? He has like a realm. Well, you're welcome for your revenge. This is one of the dwarves here.
Tried to flee the fiend. Stubby legs, too slow. One of the missing dwarves. Shame he's dead.
Alright, that's one. Is there anything we can get from him? Nothing. Okay. Hybrids. Either echidnas or harpies. Let's see if we can avoid them.
I'm here! Up here!
Okay. Water hag. Oh fuck. Bilge hag. Oh shit. Very nice. Where's that dwarf?
A man! Am I ever pleased to see you?
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That...
Dead. Damn.
There you go. That's Witcher writing. Only in a Witcher game. Okay, there's one more in the lighthouse. In case you're wondering, this is another mod that I'm using, Auto Loot. Makes the game a lot less tedious.
Stop your scampering, you teeth.
Hello?
Hey, wake up.
Shoo. Back to bed, Nibbles.
Wake up.
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm Geralt. You and your friends, what's your story?
Rabbinick and Company. Real estate appraisal, insurance, mass event organisation. Gaspard Sutter. My mates call me Sleepy. I even slept through that storm. It's a shame so many died.
Is this literally a reference to the Seven Dwarves?
Any chance you've seen an ashen-haired woman around here?
Here? Nay, not a soul. But a lot passes me by on account of my sleeping.
Your friends asked me to find you, Ferenc, and Ivo.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horrors swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast.
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along the way.
Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on. But I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy, meaning...
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Off we go then.
Narcoleptic dwarf. What'll they think of next? Alright, let's do Black Blood. In case you're wondering, the build I'm running is sort of a hybrid, leaning heavily toward alchemy, mostly. Then I have a bunch of spells also. That's an ugly motherfucker. Oh shit. So yeah, so I started out with a bunch of alchemy. And then I went over to increase my sign power. And because I got the trait Griffin School Witcher Techniques, it increases my sign power, and now I'm dabbling into a little bit of melee. I'll probably talk about the build in another video, if you're interested in that. Oh no. Going the wrong way.
Stop your scampering, you teeth.
Wake up.
Yeah, I don't want to go to school. Know much about this isle?
Almost nothing.
You know, it ain't on my map.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
You think it's enchanted?
It's the one thing I'm sure of.
Shit. Hate these guys. Oh, come on, Geralt. Best thing to do for these guys is just art them out of the sky. Finish them off. Not even using hybrid oil yet. Come on. Here we go. Gotta make sure this dude doesn't fall asleep on me.
Feeling a wee bit drowsy. Oh.
Come on.
Wake up.
I'm awake. Wide awake.
Come on, keep moving.
That's some interesting foot physics right there.
So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not really.
Come on, Sleepy. Get your ass over here.
Brought you your friend.
So, let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard, stand back. I'm opening the door. Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Roderick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping, and sorry I didn't trust you.
Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's wait by the boat.
It's actually the 7 dwarves. Is she in here? It's her. Oh shit. No. Ah. Oh. It's that moment. It's the ending of season 1 of the TV Netflix show. Aww. Well done.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the cockatrice of Spalna. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours is healed beautifully, though.
Avalok. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalok? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
Why exactly is Avalok helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power. As if it could ever be about anything else. Avalok tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eridan's hands.
What's Eridan after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers. His homeworld faces annihilation. Eridan's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
So they need Ciri's teleportation abilities to transfer the Wild Hunt into this world. Interesting.
How do you ever start traveling with Avalach?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalach appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal, and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Ciri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me.
Cyberpunk.
Stayed there.
Wait a minute, is that why... Is Ciri in Cyberpunk? I think I saw something like that somewhere. I need to play that again.
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes.
Hacking.
And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Ciri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
She was there for half a year. In the future.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell head first and forward.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Skellige. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avalach began gasping for air.
That's how Eredin cursed Avalach, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avalach refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Skellige.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalach opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse,
something went awry.
He failed to reach the portal in time. We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Venom.
I see. That's how she turned up in the Bloody Barrens.
You failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avalach's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog.
With the witches.
I barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know, he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt down on them.
Yeah.
Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how'd you even meet a man like Horson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found, and I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Horson Jr.
I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Horson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear. At once.
Yeah.
And that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindisfjall. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Loverton, the hunt's attack, my flight. And then, dreams. Just dreams.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Ugh, that was horrible. Had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
Like that one a lot better.
Me too. But these dreams, and the others, ended in some tower. No matter what I dreamed, in the end, I would enter a tower.
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
Not sure. I don't think so. But there was something familiar about it. And something terrifying. The tower was stark and dead. But at the same time, I felt I had to enter it.
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go. Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. On horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides,
I hate portals.
Damn. Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
Oh shit.
me.
They already do. Ciri, take us home.
Alright, I think that's the perfect place to stop for now. We did a lot of really good juicy parts. We lifted the curse from Uma and found out Avalak was actually the elf inside him. We gathered all our forces from Novigrad, Skellige, and Nilfgaard and rallied them all up to Kaer Morhen for a big fight. We traveled to the Isles of Mists and finally reunited with Ciri. And I loved how they interspersed the scenes from now and all the way back when Ciri met with Geralt in Brokilon Forest, which was basically the end scene of Witcher Netflix TV series. So it all wraps up together in a nice, in a nice pretty ribbon, and I'm really excited how the story is gonna unravel to the end. So thanks for joining me. If you like what you see, if you like the videos, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.